All right, Detroit Pistons got some rising stars at the point guard position. Look like Dennis Smith Jr. under the tutelage of Dwayne Casey and his coaching staff is doing pretty good. I mean, DeLon Wright could be trade bait at March 25th or not. Saban Lee, I mean, hey, they said his 2K rating jumped from 68 to 75. But let's talk about should the Pistons, be thinking about dealing Killian Hayes at the trade deadline or dealing any of these dudes by March 25th or during the offseason. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon, comment button, share the video. Appreciate the love and support everybody showing the channel. But let's get to it. And I mean, that's a log jam, and also when you put it in a situation where they could actually be in position to get Cade Cunningham, I mean, that's a lot of point guards. Obviously, you can put Cade Cunningham and playing with Killian. To be honest, I mean, they said they've been improving Killian's shooting release and getting it off faster. I mean, you could put him with Saban Lee, you could put him with DeLon Wright, you could put him with Dennis Smith Jr. To be honest, but I mean, I think Killian would be the best case scenario because you look at Killian and one thing I ain't had too many positive things to say before, during the draft, or after the draft. One thing good about Killian is simply that he is a natural defender. He is solid. I think he got all NBA defensive first team, second team potential. But I mean, I think at this point you got a logjam at point guard. Most of your talent is at point guard. You look at the team: Mason Plumlee, Sadiq Bey. I mean, you still got Servetus Davidas or whatever his name is at point guard. You got a lot of talent there. I mean, you got a lot of talent over the board, but most of the talent is at the point guard position. Isaiah Stewart, the center. And to be honest, I think you got to be able to say, okay, I think my plan would be, maybe I can get. I mean, it depends on what happened in the draft, but obviously you look at this logjam, and they probably don't need another point guard. So let's say they go with a two guard. But my thing would be this: I'd probably say, you know what? Worst case scenario, Dennis Smith Jr. is a backup. Worst case scenario, Saban Lee is a backup. DeLon Wright is a backup. But if you look at the situation, who gonna bring you back more trade value? It's gonna be Killian. Easily, Killian is gonna bring you back more trade value. So honestly, they're gonna have to move a couple of these guys. But if they do get in a position to drop Cade Cunningham, then you definitely gonna probably see some of these dudes fly come during the draft or after the draft. But I just think Saban Lee got too much raw natural talent to move him. I think Dennis Smith Jr. got too much potential to move him. So obviously DeLon Wright will be the odd guy out. And then you look at Killian. Obviously, they're going to try to keep him. But if I can get Cunningham, he come in and he can outplay him, I mean, you can put Killian at the two. But I would trade Killian. I mean, we talked about this in the group earlier, the Detroit Pistons group. I would try to move him for Gary Trent Jr. in some type of combination. And a lot of people say we should go after Gary Trent Jr. in the offseason. I'm right with him. Gary Trent Jr. is an animal. I like him. Play for the Trailblazers. But that's what I would do. I'm not a Killian fan. I like Cade Cunningham. He's nice. He just put up some big numbers the other day. I think he's playing right now, to be exact. But you got a log jam. I mean, a lot of these dudes can play it too. They're interchangeable, but I like a lot of these guys. But I just never seen it in Killian. And people say, you crazy, CJ. When even he's playing early, he just didn't look like offensively he was an NBA player. It didn't. But it is what it is. But if you had me to pick, I'd probably pick Lee and Dennis Smith Jr. this time. I've just never been a fan of Killian. A lot of people say, man, you just don't. I just haven't been a fan of him. And people say, well, he injured. Well, hey, it is what it is. That's even worse. Sound like he injury prone. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about them potentially letting one of these guys go, getting Cade Cunningham, about the video. Social media links in the description. Fast forward, reach me is Twitter and Facebook, Instagram. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Marcy Sports Talk. We gone. Peace.